Hi, my name is Dr. Susanna Wojciak-Simon, shortly Dr. Ju. I am the founder and the creator of the Alive Method, the Alive Training Program. My intention in making this video is very simple. I want to save you another 3 breakups and another divorce, along with years of searching the way I had to. Because I know what it feels like to attract women who use you as an ATM and lie to you. I also know how it feels to be completely lost in life, even losing direction in your profession, when the last breakup made you lose even the will to live. But here is the truth most men won't say out loud. You have got your 5-year plan mapped out in detail. You have built up assets in investment and give you steady monthly returns. The truth is, if you really wanted to, you could stop working today and live anywhere in the world on your passive income. And yet you still feel hurt and angry about how she lied to you and left without a closure. What's the point of all that freedom if you don't have peace inside you? You have got money, but your relationships are falling apart. You have got admiration, but you don't feel chosen, respected, and valued. If that's you, stay with me, because what I am about to share will rewire everything from the root, so you can gain lasting love and emotional freedom without years of therapy, performing for others, or repeating toxic cycles. This is not for you. If you are looking for a $97 program to avoid 3 more divorces, if you believe that the next relationship will resolve your 35 years of abandonment issue, if you are looking for another mindset trick, diet, or podcast or soundbite, if you are living off Joe Dispenza, Eckhart Tolle, and all the other books and meditations, hoping that they will help by themselves, if you want someone else to solve your problems, I am not for you. If you believe in animal cruelty, if you are still blaming life and your partner, feeling like a victim, this is not for you. And this is also not for you if you are still clinging to intellectual concepts to explain and fix your emotional life. If you are hiding behind DeMartini's value system work, logic, and mental models to avoid feeling what's actually happening inside you. You can't think your way out of emotional pain. You have to transform it. And it begins with feeling it. This is for you. If you have achieved everything on the outside and still feel restless, unfulfilled, and stuck in the same painful cycles. If you are new to personal development, this is also for you. Then also, if you tried therapy, supplements, self-help, Covey, Tracy, Tony Robbins, if you have done value system work with DeMartini, listened to workshops and meditations from Joe Dispenza, Wayne Dyer, tried family constellation, even astrology, attended yoga retreats, shaman drum, soul alignment, chakra cleansing, cacao and fire ceremonies, aesthetic dance, and still wake up with the same old heaviness in your chest, bloated, haven't had a bowel movement for 3 days, and you are worried about how you will make it alone on this cruel dating world, then you are in the right place. If you believe in human goodness and psychology, if you believe there is more to life than business and this emotional pain you live in, if you believe that there is one soulmate who will accept you, stand by you when life goes tough, so you feel safe there and loved, if you believe personal growth matters, that you don't want to leave the world carrying the pain you came with, that inner peace is something you must live and practice for the rest of your life, then this is for you. Why do I do this work? You may ask. I didn't arrive here because life was smooth. I got here because I hit breaking points. But the truth is, this mission started much earlier, when I was just 5 years old. I was a second child, and I don't know if my father ever wanted to have children. I do know that he married my mom because my brother was on the way, and I came 8 years later as a planned child. Interestingly, my brother was asking for a sibling. By then, the resentment and anger in my dad had built up, and it made our family life a living hell. I grew up in a restless home filled with arguments and tension, and I saw what happens when men step into marriage not because they want to, but because they think they have to. As a little girl, I made myself a promise. I will live in peace, and one day I will teach others to do the same. Many men today are finally facing this. They married young, not because they wanted to, but because they thought they had to. Now, after divorce and broken families, they realize I never even wanted marriage in the first place. That truth can feel crushing, but it's also a turning point because you finally have a chance to choose differently. I was a silver medalist at the European Championships Japan Invitational in 1992. I hold a PhD in education, sports science, concentrating on glycemic control diet and exercise. I have 3 advanced degrees, multiple certification, functional medicine, NLP, a yoga master trainer, Vipassana, which is the practice and theory how to clean the mind at the root. I have worked with 350 elite athletes in 5 years while consulting for the Malaysian National Sports Institute, and I have had 7 businesses in 4 countries and helped clients just like you, CEOs, executives, teachers, students, law enforcement officers, even prisoners. My first turning point was that on paper I had it all: degrees, titles, success. Inside, I was restless, angry, burnout, migraines 3 times a week, gallbladder spasms, sleepless nights at 2 a.m., and back pain. That's when I realized I had been overcompensating my feeling of abandonment with overachievement. My second turning point was that every major move in my life started with there was a guy. I moved continents hoping each relationship would complete my life. Heartbreak after heartbreak, thinking if I gave more, I would be chosen. One boyfriend told me on Skype he would propose me on my birthday, and 2 weeks later I found out that he was cheating and had bought a ring for another woman. After spending $10,000 on him, helping his health and business, this is what I got. In August 2010, I died inside when this happened. I died for 3 days. I ran 5K a day to balance the pain with the endorphins. My third turning point. Twice I thought about ending it all. I had it all, but not peace, no love, no calm, not feeling safe in my own skin. Then I stopped chasing external fixes and began rewiring from the root. January 2011, my first 10-day Vipassana course. Later, social work in Pakistan. And 2015, mentor Teddy Bear helped me clean out deep generational and past life pain, what NLP couldn't touch. Over 12 months, I slowed down, took up coloring and art, learned to respect the process. By December of 2015, I was hospitalized with infection, intestinal infection, IV antibiotics in my vein, pain meds, completely done. January of 2016, I wanted to end it all. Then a voice from above said, "You stay to teach." I said, "Okay, then show me the way." And ever since this voice is with me. And June 2016, I moved home back to Hungary, body reset, mind calmed. November 2016, at my age of 47, my soulmate found me. 6 weeks later, we were married. He was the first graduate of the one-to-one online training program. So that's why I do this work, because I know what it feels like to have it all and still feel empty, and I know what it takes to change it. I know how it feels to be lost and feeling heavy and finally have a light at the end of the tunnel because you feel there is hope there for you. So imagine falling asleep within minutes instead of buzzing until 2 a.m. Waking rested, light and clear, not angry at the world. Handling criticism without exploding, saying no calmly instead of guiltily. Building relationships that last. Feeling alive in yourself again. Traveling not to escape but to enjoy. That's the life men in my program step into. So let me introduce you to the Alive process. The Alive method is a step-by-step rewiring through 3 pillars. First is the triple transformation, so you finally stop taking it personal. How do you stop letting anything shake your state? Even a tax bill or a text from your ex. Back in 2010, I was at my lowest point, always upset, had to know everything, took everything personally, controlled everything, and lived in a fight or flight, snapping, correcting, pushing to be seen as valuable. When I met a strong man, I shrunk, then overgave to be chosen. I held on to every single little thing what I received and I couldn't let go. Because I felt I'm only valuable if I get attention. Deep down, I was angry, lonely, sad, and afraid I would stay alone. As a child of divorced parents, I had learned to fear love itself. The breaking point came when the man I was with and I loved proposed to someone else. I realized I had been using people as long as they fit in my life, and karma just returned. That day I said never again. Vipassana taught me to watch my emotions fade instead of being ruled by them. Do you want to keep snapping and blaming, or finally stop taking it personal? So my case study here, let's call him Joe, an ex-athlete, breakup, insomnia, cleared father imprints, now calm, grounded and free. Second pillar of the Alive training program is Belief Architect. Be chosen and truly wanted. So how do you stop tying your worth whether someone stays with you? That ring of betrayal showed me I spent years proving I was worthy of being chosen, overgiving, correcting, buying gifts to be loved. And it was never about love, it was about validation. Because I didn't value myself, I attracted partners who couldn't value me either. Law of attraction. With Belief Architect, we rewire these patterns at the root. You learn how you and others feel cared for. So you stop misreading intentions. We align beliefs with values so you attract real partnership. And based on this, if your partnership is parted, you will be able to fix it, build it on a new ground. So do you want to keep chasing approval or become the one who chooses from strength and feels truly wanted? My case study, the anxiety that once drove me crazy is gone. 2 months later, I met my partner who I envisioned. The third pillar of the Allied Training Program is Legendary Life Embodiment. Live fully with purpose. How do you turn insights into living practice so you don't slip back into chaos? For years, I had knowledge, but not embodiment. I knew it all, I couldn't put it into practice. Restless, sleepless, overthinking. Even after betrayal, I feared repeating all pattern. Legendary life embodiment makes growth stick. Intention-based communication, embodied practice, daily alignments, you become emotionally independent. Your mission attracts a woman who supports your path without asking you to shrink. So flow with clarity and focus. On my case study, so finally, Joe, I see the light at the end of the tunnel. Every step has purpose. I am building a future family foundation now. So together, these three pillars free you from the past and make you love, success, and peace your new normal. You become that. Men like you, doctors, CEOs, coaches say, I finally sleep through the night. I stop snapping at my ex and focus on my kids. For the first time in years, I feel respected and calm. Some restored families, others found new marriages, and many now travel building businesses and love from peace, not chaos. So, no more hacks, tips. It becomes you. This isn't therapy, it's not coaching, really. And it is rewiring at the root. And as my client said, this is not coaching, it's an art. So if you are done building business while your emotional life collapses and you're ready to finally rewire yourself at the root, here is my link. Send me a message. Make your appointment now. We start with a 60-minute clarity call where you never have to say what happened. We only work with your feelings. It's the first place where you are accepted, feel safe and loved. See you in a message now. Sending you my love from my heart over to you.